Hey everyone, it's Ken. Thank you for joining me live today as we continue our discussion about the best free affiliate marketing course for beginners, and that's Taking Action Online. If you are joining me live, I totally appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far or wonderful evening wherever you may be. And if you're watching this, the recording, I appreciate you watching as well. So today we are going to be talking about, let me get myself set up here. We're going to be talking about step number 12. And step number 12 is the final step in the free action plan. So for those of you who managed to sign up for the free action plan, then what I've been going through over the last maybe 11 weeks was each step. Actually 12 weeks. I've been going over each step of this action plan because I really want you guys to see how much value you are getting out of being a member of the Taking Action Online community. This free training, by the way, is also being redone. And so Philip Borrowman, who is the creator of Taking Action Online, as well as a bunch of other courses as well, he is actually going through his entire action plan. He's redoing all of the modules, and he is actually going through the steps on his own. And he's building a business alongside you. Now, that is something that I really don't see out there these days, is the honesty, the integrity, the transparency behind product creators. A lot of product creators out there will push out the product, but they actually don't use that strategy. And Philip is the type of person that he will use those products. In fact, everything that you go through, this entire action plan, he's been through. The reason why he created this action plan was because he wanted to help people like myself, like you, to be able to have a step-by-step blueprint or a step-by-step action plan that you could follow in order to build your business. So let me go ahead and let me hop into the action plan. And let's take a look right here. So step number 12. So let's go through this real quick here. So step number 12 is part of the free action plan. It is the last step in the action plan. Now, here's the kicker, right? So this is free. And just because it's free doesn't mean it's not good. This is an excellent action plan. I started off my online journey following this action plan, and eventually I found what I wanted to do, my true calling, which was to utilize YouTube. And so I branched off into that arena, and Philip covers that in step number 11. So if you think that this plan is, incomplete, it's not incomplete. You can literally build a real business following each one of these steps. So to me, there really is no excuse. This is 2021, folks. We've all been through a lot. I know some of us are at home and looking for other ways to supplement our income. This is a viable, it is an evergreen strategy. It is fully supported. It will be supported for the near future. I will be around here for a long time, folks. So if you haven't clicked down below in the description, I'm going to leave a link. Go ahead, sign up for this free action plan, and let's go ahead and take a look now. So I always like to talk about the TAO 3.0 progress sheet right here. So when you click on that link, it'll bring you to this report. And when you're looking at this report, you'll be able to actually see Philip building this business right in front of your eyes. So he's gone through all the way through step number 12, and you can see the ones that are highlighted in blue have been completed. And now he's going through steps 13 through 20. Now you're probably wondering, Ken, what is steps 13 to 20? Well, this is when you're going to take your existing business that you've built, okay? Because if you've gone through this action plan and you followed his steps, you've probably got, I don't know, maybe close to at least 10 blog posts at the moment. If you haven't, go ahead, go back, take your time going through this. The internet ain't going anywhere, folks. So you got to go through it. Take your time going through it. Make sure you understand what you're doing. Just take action. That's what it is. Because in the beginning, we all have to learn. And I can tell you that any successful marketer out there will tell you the exact same thing, that they had to struggle in order to put everything together, piece everything together to build a business. And what Philip is doing right here is he is actually giving it to you. The only thing that you have to provide is discipline. It's grit. It's all the things of hard work, because you're building a real business, folks. This is a real business. It is not some fly-by-night business. It is a real business like any other business. The cafe down the street, any business that you go to, brick and mortar, this is the exact same thing. You have to start from the ground up, and you cannot expect to, be picking out your yacht and your mansion after doing this for like a couple of weeks. It just does not happen. Trust me, I've been there. So as you go down this progress report, you can see how he's just really made this so interactive, and you get a good sense of just how he's going through this and how he's outlining each one of these steps. So you can get a good summary here, and you can go into the action plan. So now we're going to go into step 12, and step 12 is called taking things to the next level, because once you're finished with the free 12-step action plan, now it's up to you. You have a decision to make, and that decision is for you to really take action and to really move forward. And a lot of these things never used to make sense to me when I first started as an online marketer. I never knew what taking action meant. Taking action meant to me something like, you got to do it. But really, how do you do it, right? And so if you're in that stage where you're a little confused and you're like, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Why am I doing this? How am I supposed to do this, Ken? Then really you need to start from the beginning. Okay, the getting started module is, to me, the module to watch. Anytime I feel like I need a swift kick in the, in the high knee, I will go and watch that getting started module, because everything in there really helps me to refocus, to recalibrate, so that I can see my business. I can see things in the long term, which is what you do when you build a business, right? You just don't start a business and not know where you're going. You got to understand where you're going. And you need to also look back and see where you've been. And that's what's really important about this action plan, and especially the getting started module. Okay, so let's go ahead. I know I'm just like on my soapbox, but I wanna really talk to you guys about this, because to me, again, I have not seen any product creator out there. There are a few, by the way. There are a few. I shouldn't say any. There are a few product creators out there that I trust, that they actually use the strategies that they teach you, that they put together these courses and they actually use it. So to me, Philip is one of those rare marketers that actually does that. And you'll see as you go through the action plan that he is doing the steps that he's teaching you. So let's go hop into step number 12. And this is taking things to the next level. And really, it's more of just helping you to understand what you need to do moving forward. And some of you guys, if you see the value in the 12-step action plan, then I strongly want you to consider signing up for the 147, the Taking Action Online premium membership. We're having a promotion going on right now. This is usually it's a monthly fee that members pay, but for a very limited time, and there are only a limited amount of copies, that you can purchase this at a one-time price. Now, I'm going to have a link down in the description below. In fact, I don't even know if I have one right here. Let me see. Pull this up here. Yeah, so I've got let me show this to you guys. Okay, so right down below at the bottom of the screen, there is a link, and that will allow you to get your lifetime copy, become a premium member. Now, you're probably wondering, what is part of this premium membership? Well, you're going to get more advanced tactics, advanced strategies that Philip uses, that I use as well in my business. as well as case studies, webinar guides, strategy guides, and everything is updated. Philip is constantly updating the Taking Action Online action plan. So it's not something where he's just going to do it and say, hey, here it is, and just disappear. This basically is his life's work, folks. It is his life's work. And he's pouring all of this knowledge, all of his perspective to really help you and help me. It's helped me, by the way, and a bunch of others out there to really understand what it takes to build an online business. So he talks about things like increasing your traffic, and this is in step number 12, increasing your traffic, increasing your niche knowledge. Now, increasing your traffic just means really if you're following along on the action plan and you're listening to what Philip says and you're actually doing what he says, then you're putting in the time, you're putting in the effort to provide value. Because at the end of the day, it is all about value, folks. When you provide value, that's when people start recognizing you. That's when people start to trust you. That's when you become an expert in your niche. And in that second video, increasing your niche knowledge, Philip dives into that as well. And really, it's one of those things where, because we all start from the beginning, because we all start at zero, at the ground floor, as you start building your business, as you start doing more blog posts, as you start doing more videos, you're going to start building up your knowledge just purely by taking action, because now you're starting to research, you're starting to dive into it, you're starting to see a little bit more, and now you have this wider pool of knowledge to pull to grab information from and present it to your audience. And that's how you become an expert. Nobody becomes an expert overnight. That's the thing. You got to realize that it does take time, and it does take you having the discipline to actually go in and start researching and start growing, and not worry about producing a lot of content fast. It's about producing quality content that will help the user that's visiting your blog post, or whether it's your blog, whether it's your YouTube channel. One thing that I've learned is that in this business, it's all about you guys that are viewing my channel, that are reading my emails. It's all about providing value to you guys. And that's the way, if you approach your business that way, you will set yourself up for a long-term, very successful business. Now, this video right here, Imperfect Action, that to me really sums it up. I think a lot of us are really focused on perfection. That's all we want, is perfection, right? We want to make sure that everything is done the right way, and that we were not going to move forward until it's perfect. I was the same way. In fact, I'm a recovering perfectionist. And I can tell you that perfection is poisonous for your business. And if you guys follow me and you subscribe to my channel and you see my playlist called The Grind, I do talk a little bit about that, about perfection being poisonous to your business, because it stops you from taking action. And in this business, this is what it's all about. It's about you taking action. It's about you moving forward, learning from your mistakes, and then improving. That is the only way that we move forward. And I think for a lot of people, it's hard because you feel that you need to be perfect, that you don't want to make the mistakes, but yet you want to move forward. And unfortunately, that mentality is wrong. That we've been taught that failure is bad. Failure is a good thing. Failure is a good thing, because through failure, you gain experience and you gain perspective and you gain data. And by utilizing that experience, that perspective, and that data, now you can make a more informed decision as you move forward. So taking imperfect action is the right thing to do. And that, to me, is what separates the successful internet marketer or a successful online entrepreneur versus the one that's basically just studying and getting ready to get ready. Because if you're one of those people, and trust me, I was one of those people too, it really doesn't get you anywhere. You're basically spinning your wheels, while the person who is not afraid to just go out there and try it and to do it they're the ones who are learning. They're the ones who are progressing. They're the ones who are building perspective and knowledge and brand authority, all those things that you want, but yet you're stuck trying to figure out, should I go with this provider or that provider? Oh, there's another product that's coming up that might help my business. When in reality, the tools that you need to start an online business are very simple and basic and things that you already have. And I've had all these products as well. Now, the last video here is called Time for Action and Massive Results. And that's true. I mean, I think what people don't realize is that once you find a strategy that you're willing to try, that you need to spend the time doing it. You need to really dig in and just go for it and spend at least 6 months, at the very minimum, at least 6 months to a year doing that strategy over and over again and putting in that maximum effort. Because if you don't do that, you're not going to have the data to understand whether or not that strategy that you're implementing actually works. And I think a lot of people out there, because there's that small part of our brains that really want that easy money, push button type software or secret hack, or those kinds of things don't work. Secret hacks, these hidden secrets. This is the 21st century, folks. There's nothing secret out there. There are rare secrets out there. In fact, you can find pretty much everything on the internet. And what this Taking Action Online 3.0 action plan does is it brings all of that confusion, all of that knowledge, and puts it in one place and puts it in an organized and logical manner so that you can move forward. And that's what it's all about. That's why this site is called Taking Action Online. All right. So, we got a lot of comments here. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is awesome. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions, I urge you, post them down in the description below. My contact information is there. If you want to email me, you want to be more private, you can email me and I will respond in kind. But if you want to move forward, I mean, seriously, the best thing that you can do is to really just sign up for the action plan, check it out, take action, actually do it. One other thing that you're going to want to do is, once you sign up, is to join our Taking Action Online community, our Inner Circle Facebook community. It's an incredible community. It's a community where there's like-minded marketers all trying to build their businesses in an honest and transparent way. Because at the end of the day, I don't know about you guys, but I like to sleep at night and I like to promote products and services that are evergreen, that are going to be around, that provide great support, and that are actually going to help people. That's to me what I do. And a bunch of other people that I work with, they do the same thing too, because we feel that that's the best way to build a business is based on honesty. So with that, thank you guys so much. This was the last live for the 12-step action plan. I'm not sure I'm going to do this for the 13 to 20 steps. I'm not sure. Maybe I will. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, if I should continue doing this. I'm going to answer some questions here. School of Nomads, Richard Darby, by the way, folks, if you guys haven't subscribed to his channel, go ahead. Says, how can I make money on YouTube? Well, folks, go to Richard's channel. He has a lot of videos that are going to help you to make money on YouTube. In fact, if you guys do want to learn how to make money on YouTube, you can go ahead and check out our reviews on the Simple Traffic Blueprint. It is a very simple, streamlined, bare bones strategy that utilizes YouTube to generate traffic, leads, and sales. And here's the best part. You don't have to be on camera. So for those of you out there who are camera shy, don't worry about it. You can create videos. You can still provide value to people who find your channel, and you don't have to show your face. Because at the end of the day, what I've realized over this journey that I'm on, and I'm still in the beginning stages, is that no one really cares. No one cares what you look like. They don't care if you have an accent. All they care about is whether you provide them with value, whether you can answer their question. That's how they find you. So you have to do your best to make sure that you provide that value. And when you provide that value, that's when you get your subscribers. That's when you get people following you. And to me, that's the best way to do it. And there is no other way. If you start thinking more along the lines of the money, where I need to make this amount of money in this amount of time, you're really setting yourself up for failure, because this is not like a real job. Okay. And I come from a corporate background, and I can tell you that in this world, in the make money online world, in affiliate marketing, you have to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, you don't get paid. This is not like some 9-to-5 job where you get paid regardless of how much work you put in or don't put in. Okay. So you have to understand that it's a shift in mentality. And that's why the first module is so important, right? The getting started module, because it's going to help to reset your mindset so that you're prepared to move forward. And until you're prepared to move forward, just keep watching that module, because I'm telling you, there are some words of wisdom in there that everyone can glean. Okay. Let's see here. What else we got here? Thanks, Roy. Hey, Peter. Yeah, I got a lot of people here. Thanks, guys, for joining me. I appreciate you guys joining. So again, if you guys want to, I'm gonna put up the free action plan ticker down below as well. So the ticker that's going down below, that one is for the free action plan. So if you haven't signed up, go ahead, sign up. It's kenfurukawa.com, and I'll see you guys inside the Facebook group. So take care, and maybe I'll see you guys next week. We'll have to decide. All right, take care. Cheers.